So how do you just feel about your team heading into the playoffs?
No different than I did tonight or before the game. Obviously last night's game had a sour taste, but I'm just excited for the young guys that got a chance to play that don't get a chance to play tonight. That's a fun moment for a lot of those guys, and just further proof that there's a lot of good players out there that, when given the opportunity, can do really good things.
Brad, Baynes had best game of his career tonight. Just what do you think of what he brought to the table tonight?
I mean, he's done whatever we've needed to win every single game this year. And I think one of the things that you think about is we were sitting some guys, and I can guarantee you it never crossed Baynes' mind, like, do I get to take a night, right? And he is a pro's pro. He shows up every night. He shows up to play. He's appreciative of the opportunity to play in the NBA and to do this for a living. And, he's had a great impact on our team. I'm really appreciative that he chose to come here. And, it was fun to see the ball go in the basket. Didn't start that way, but it was fun to see him, see some of those shots start to fall, and he was great on the glass.
Coach touched on this a little bit before the game, but Al had over the weekend called like these final games kind of a bit of a formality. How exciting is it for you and for the team now to, once you figure out who you're going to play, to be able to turn your attention and really start to focus on the playoffs?
Well, I think one of the things that, I said this before the game with Kyle Draper, was that, when I was coaching in college, it was everything for March. Like, that was what you got up early for to work out in the summer. That's what you went to every recruiting event for. It's what you just always thought about. And, here it's, it's an absolute blast to get a chance to compete in the playoffs. And that's what you work for. It's what you work for as a staff. It's what you work for as a team. And the players put in an incredible amount of energy throughout the entire season and had a great regular season. And so now they get to, and some of them are going to play bigger roles than they thought, and they get to enjoy the opportunity to compete at the highest level.
Coach, I wouldn't want to ask it until practice, but do you get concerned that with Kyrie out, that you may be lacking a go-to player? I know you work on the motion offense and things change, but is that something that maybe people are guys getting thrown into more important roles? And
I just look at it as an opportunity for other people, and the reality that we could go to any of 6 guys on a possession, which is a good thing to be able to do too. And we'll just have to figure out who's going that night and what looks good and everything else. But we're all going to have to just play our stuff a little bit better.